Okay, let's go again. So, Gore, I am. Alright, let's try and play a bit more solidly in positioning against title players. I think I'm losing too much on the gambits at the moment against title players. So a bit more quietly in the opening. So what's the advantage of playing quietly? Well, one, I can beat these moves out quickly. So I'm going to play a stereotypical plan. I'm going to avoid bishop h3. I don't want to lose my line squared bishop. It makes my king feel a bit less cozy sometimes, but he's going for my king anyway. Okay, shall I evict with knight g5? Try and use the queen on the c file. I can quickly transform an opening of the position with bishop e3 and d4, but is my king going to get it? These are the questions. It's knight g5, the bishop just moves, so what's the point of that? Can't play for b4 quickly because the bishop's still eyeing c3. I could go for an opening of the position here. What about e3 and d4? e3 and d4, e4, bishop e3 and d4. Let's go for that, I think, because it will take time for him to pin the knight again with bishop g4. So if I can get rid of my d4 weakness, that might be the kind of he's going for the d4 weakness. I thought it was going to be the refutation of the attack, but I'll put my rook over here as well. Oh, don't tell me there's going to be rook h1s. Uh-oh. Okay, there's rook h1 as a major threat, so get the rook out of the firing line. Okay, what about now, like knight d5? So I'm trying to expose the rook against the queen here, like another title player did against me once. But to do that, am I going to get in d4 anytime soon? So knight d5 cd helps the cause, maybe. If I can get in d4. Okay, there's knight e5 here. Bishop takes, knight takes d7. Otherwise f3, and I'm always trapping the bishop. Bishop h3, g4. Anything better? What about d4 here? You can always take and sort of win a piece on d4. So I think knight e5 is kind of lesser evil. F3, bishop g3. I think f3 and g4. As I get hacked. Am I going to get the share of the h file? Yeah, I'm going to get hacked. Rook h2. Ouch! Ah, I've got rook c2s. Can I quickly evict that rook with rook c2 or rook e2? Rook c2. Okay, so I've gone pawn down. Is it the end of the world here? Going a pawn down. King on the queen side. d4 if king was on c8. Rook b1's if rook e2. King over here. I think. Can I just take queen a4 check? I'll just take it. Maybe just rook e2 actually. And she was threatening mate as well. So there's queen a1 if he wants to just be a pawn up. Right, it does. Okay, f4 to deprive, I think, e5 square. And then think, what's next? Rook h2, contest that file. There's rook h8 and play the ending. No. Let's try and get some counterplay here. How? a4, b4. Whereas a4 takes rook a2. a4 might be a good step. Okay. Rook a2 here, or bishop. 'Bishop. 'Bishop move. 'Bishop. 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 king could come to a5 in this ending. I think this is hopeless. What about e5? E5. So 45 seconds down. There's a bit of a vulnerability. No, there isn't. Okay, rook f2. What about? No. Oh, it's all gone. Bishop e3 at some point, like now, but bishop d2 or e6. What about e6? Throw in a check. Okay. About f5. That does look like an impressive wedge. I've got an impressive wedge. I don't want to get mated with his rook and bishop. I don't want to get the h file. Give me the h file. Let me have the h file. Ah, okay. Get the king out of here. I can't. Nope. No, b2's coming. I can't get the rook in. Can I? Is there a move here? No, there isn't. King f4. King f3. King f3 to get rook g2 in. Rook f1, king e4. Very subtle. I generated the threat of rook g8, which is parried. Okay. And with that, I'm losing the game, it seems. Yeah. That's it. There's nothing else here. Looks pretty clear cut. I think I'll resign. Yeah. Whoa. Just won a pawn and just pushed it. Amazing, really, isn't it? And he switched plans to go for the d4 and like e5 square. So just losing that pawn was fatal. This b pawn. Carelessness. So something like queen d2. I mean, the b pawn's valuable anyway. It's like b4. You know, if I wanted to try and blast the pawn structure. So that was. So just here, queen d2 was a chance, I think. Oh well. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.